Well, good evening. Welcome back. Very nice conditions today along the north coast as the fog moved out today. Clear in the inland as well. As a matter of fact, most of the western portion of the United States is clear and warm. We're under a ridge of high pressure right now, so those temperatures are just skyrocketing around the state. Let's go ahead and take a look. Today, Redding, 107. Sacramento checked in at 104. For the desert southwest, 113 in Las Vegas, 112 for Palm Springs. Santa Barbara, very pleasant down there, 82 degrees, so pretty warm around the entire state. As for us, though, last night, lows actually a little bit all over the board. Redding, 72 last night. Ukiah and Shelter Cove, both 65. Downtown Eureka checked in at 53 degrees, and inland Willow Creek, 54. Today's temperatures warmed up along the coast with the clearing. Trinidad, 70 degrees today. Blue Lake, 80. Inland, warm. Willow Creek, 95. Mount Shasta, 89. And Redding, 107 degrees today. Let's go ahead and put the satellite into motion and show you what's going on. There's a little bit of activity out in the Pacific Northwest that's working in, but anything that will happen is going to slide up and over the ridge. The jet stream is going to bring that out. So the conditions that you can expect to see along the coast in the inland valleys are what we've been seeing the last few days. We're going to have the fog build up in the morning, and then towards the afternoon, we are going to have that disappear and have warm temperatures, especially inland, where we're going to expect to see temperatures in the mid-90s for basically the next few days. Here's a look at the polar view, and you can see there's really nothing out here that's on the approach, and if it does, it's going to go in over the ridge, and we're not going to see too much of that. As for the national satellite, most of the activity happening on the northern plains, where North Dakota and South Dakota, and Minnesota as well, looking for tornado watches there. Gusts of wind up to 80 miles an hour as well. And Four Corner State seeing a little activity, and Florida, some thunder activity as well. If you're traveling, here's your highs for tomorrow. Desert Southwest and Texas, both in the 100-degree mark. Most of them are going to be in the upper 100s, but not for us here on the north coast. Tonight's lows, expect foggy conditions along the coast. 54 for McKinleyville, 54 for Blue Lake, Willow Creek, 53, and Redding cooling down to 67 from their highs in the hundreds. As tomorrow, same as we had today, the fog's going to move out, giving us pleasant conditions along the coast. Blue Lake, 79, Oryx, 63, downtown Eureka, 65 tomorrow, Willow Creek, 96. Here's a marine forecast. Winds coming in from the northwest at 20 knots, swells northwesterly as well at 5 feet. And there's your tidal times for you. 3-day forecast showing the conditions that we've been seeing for the most part. Clouds developing a little more on Monday, but temperatures in the upper 90s for the inland valleys and 60s along the coast. So very pleasant. We should expect this trend to continue for at least the next few days. So, and my first day out, I'm happy to give you a good forecast, actually.
And that's pretty better.
Definitely.
I know you moved from Sacramento. Thanks for not bringing that heat.
You're quite welcome. With the heat index today, 110 in Sacramento.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome.
For Bill?